Hello, folks. Tonight it is gonna be kind of a long one. We're gonna walk in little circles, farming experience points, like we're playing Ragnarok Online or some shit. We're very close to the end of Rudra no Hiho. However, every guide I can find says something like, you should be roughly level 70 before you try to fight this boss. And, I admit, it sounds like a good idea. No. I admit it sounds like a good idea to level up, so we're gonna sit around and do that. It's gonna take a while. It's probably gonna take a couple hours. At least. And then we still have to fight the boss. So. It is going to be both the big finale and a big pain in the butt. So. That'll be great. I've got a pitcher of water. I'm about as prepared as I can be. So,
are you ready to make some bad
we'll see how things
choices?
work. Good luck with my giant butt paint. Thank you. I guess. I think. It's gonna be a time, and then it's gonna be over. So, we merely have to look forward to the future. The future is coming and everything must be destroyed. The future is coming and everything has to be destroyed. So, let's get on with it. Yep, that's it. That's all I've got. Also over on the ZZD channel, apparently they're doing more Mega Zoots. I think that's cool. You guys might want to watch that instead of me. I don't know. Hello there! Hi, Wind Chaser. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling bad. I got sunshine in a bag. The future is in a bag. It's in a bag. You're grumpy over breaks. Well, those are probably important. Like, I'm pretty sure you need those. I can think of worse things to be grumpy over, but I can also think of, like, terrifying, horrible things happening if you're not grumpy over them. So, your brakes rusted because you never use them. Okay. That is a completely different problem. Do you play a lot of Forza Horizon? I'm just asking. Because, nobody in that game ever uses brakes either. $1,600. I went to, a follow-up for the kidney stone that I had last year. Or a couple years ago. And they took an x-ray, glanced at it for like a minute, and went, no, you're good, come back next year. And they charged me $320 for it. So, I feel a fraction of your anger. Yeah, health stuff is nuts, and I'm not allowed to have insurance anymore. So. Speaking of insurance, let's ensure that we can beat this final boss. Yeah, that's the best I could do, I'm sorry. Let's ensure that we can beat this final boss by grinding our fucking ass off. You know, I just noticed that we can still pick any of the previous characters. I wonder what selecting them even does at this point. Anyway, let's get out there, let's grind, and then let's beat this thing. Sanctuary of Verdani, enter ye, and conquer that which hath already been seen, that ye might absolve thy present of the blight upon it. Come, step closer. Bwomp. Oh, welcome to the void. Let's just keep going north. Please watch your step. I'm not sure what we're stepping on. Foxy? Leggin? Carlisle, what are you doing here? Oh, it's everybody's love interest. Spending a lot of time in RPG voids lately, do tell. Anyway, obviously these are all fakes. At all. How long are you going to go on with this? Don't you know you're going to get yourself killed? Please come back. Stop this insane mission and come back to me. Oh yeah, that sounds like the warrior woman we knew. Where do you think you're going, Mr. Vincent? This isn't the place. Don't you know Mitra's already gone? Don't go any further. You're just wasting your time. Bjork, come back to me. Come back, please. I miss you. We all miss you. Bjork, please. We could be together for the rest of our lives. Come to me, Adol, quickly. Like putting a void in the post-game when you're ready to smack around the Cool. Mr. Vincent, what are you waiting for? Go back. Bjork, what's happening to you? I'm begging you. Alright, I guess we have to walk away from all three of these. We gotta walk away from omelets. You there? What's this? You stand before the divine temple of Verdandi. Come, enter. Let's go. Let's leave. No, okay. Oh, they put a statue in front of the exit, so I can't actually walk out. That's cool. Odio! This game's a sequel to Live Alive! I'm sorry, I know that only a couple of you are gonna get that, but it's fine. Ow. Odio is slinging, is he? I'm honestly not entirely sure what that means. But, we are getting struck by every form of lightning known to humankind. All, like, 5 of them, I guess. I don't know. How many kinds of lightning are there? A few, I think. I am curious, Oh, you were looking at his junk. Oh, that's just a, talisman or a loincloth or something. But, yeah, I wish it was. Does greased lightning count? Wow, that was 1,000 XP. God dang. That's nice. Hi! Does greased lightning count? Sure. I don't see why it wouldn't. Go, grease lightning. You're gonna be really sexy in a song, I guess. I don't know. That song's about how they want to fuck a car, right? Because that song sounds like it's about how they want to fuck a car. Alright, what do we hit this guy with? How they want a car so cool they get fucked in it. Okay, we hit him with lightning. Yeah, we can do that. We're not really doing a lot of damage. Getting lots of kick in grease lightning. There we go. Well, we got a level! It's the first one of many, I hope. Obtained a pure ring. That's good. Alright, we just gotta... I'm hoping that we find some magic recovery stuff. If we don't, I'm gonna regret this lightning spam. But... I mean, technically I could just look up, like, what is the best lightning spell. And maybe I should. I don't know. We are, after all, in the finale. Another level. Yay. What's over here? A mirror shield. Which nobody seems able to use. Unless, I drop back to the Tarish sword. The Tarish sword. Osric, you're cool looking. Okay. And this lizard man, even more obviously, is free hanging. Don't know what's up with the lizard people in this game, but I support them. And also I poked them in the ding-dong for rapier. They reject pants. It's true, reject pants. Become immortal. I think we're good. I think we're gonna kill him soon. I hope. I think we got him, probably? Maybe not. There we go, okay. 5,000! Okay, here's our metal slime. What's in here? This is a save point. An enemy health bar thought. It's nice to have them. It's also nice to not know just how tough they are. That's true. Rock. Rock roll. Monster Hunter stories won't show you an enemy health bar until you beat them once, so they're unknown the first time. I think that's a normal Monster Hunter thing. Like, I think Monster Hunter games just... they don't want you to think in enemies in terms of health bars. I've noticed from watching a couple of people play, like, the mainline Monster Hunter series, that they just want you to just wang jangle on a monster until it falls over. And they don't tell you anything about how that works. You're supposed to, like, watch them limp around to judge how healthy they are. Frankly, I don't know if I like it. Alright, Addo is up to level 60, so that's cool. I do think we can make it up to level 70 or so in the next couple hours. Most of the stories monsters don't have targetable body parts. They do in Monster Hunter Stories 3. So that's something that's kind of changed over the development of the series. Of course, I only played the demo of 3, so I don't know how in-depth it goes. If your system can handle it, Windchaser, your homework, quote-unquote, don't take this as, like, legally binding. But if your system can handle it, your homework is to download the demo of Monster Hunter Stories 3 and show me your create a character. Because I'm curious about what kind of character you make. Alright, what we're gonna do is basically, we're gonna hug up on the water barrel. And we're gonna use that as a base to fight these guys. And we're just gonna spam as much magic as we can on them. And you know, that does make me think that maybe I should... Oh. Yeah, that would do it. Reminders are, difficult. On sale cheap and a bundle on Twitch. Yeah, I picked up the first couple games a while back. And someday I will stream at least one of them here. I really want to play the third one. The demo of the third one was great. It was so good. But I want to play the series in order, I guess. Even though you don't have to. Even though there's no reason to do that. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good, though. The leveling is coming quick. So you can do your homework like a good man bet. Thank you. You have gone above and beyond the Call of Duty for this stream. By which I mean that Monster Hunter Stories 3 is better than the Call of Duty. But yeah, I'd kind of like to see... I'm just really curious about... Like, I love looking at people create a characters. Like, my favorite thing in the world... No, it's not. One of my favorite things in gaming is, like, seeing people create a characters slot into cutscenes. It's always so... not out of place, but, like, they always look so interesting. I love seeing the kind of weirdos that people create when they have free reign. And I'm pretty sure you all have seen mine. I did a whole stream on Monster Hunter Stories 3. I forget if you were there, though, so... Someone in a dungeon named your butler. Tell everyone the butler did it. Nice. I was doing a Praetorium run back when Praetorium runs were like a thing. I think they've made it an instance now. But I was doing a Praetorium run where I eventually had to speak up because somebody was in like absolutely perfect Lara Croft cosplay. I was like, seeing Lara Croft here is making this, like, 500% better. Praetorium's a 4-man now. Huh. Ultima's a trial. Man, that feels so weird. Have they retrofitted it so that, you can solo every dungeon or whatever yet? Or... use trust or whatever. Not quite all. That makes me feel so weird, because, like, Final Fantasy XIV was the game that made me an actual believer in, like, dungeon groups. Eventually. It took a while, but it did. So it feels weird to see them gone. And the Crystal Tower was kind of fun to me. Like, how do I put this? I went into my first 20-some person raid, like, oh god, I'm gonna screw up and write the entire thing, everybody's gonna hate me. I went into the Crystal Tower like, yo, what's up, let's kill some tall people. My head is empty so I can fit more dreams inside. And it all worked out, you know. I feel like let's kill some tall people is the Lalafell ethos, and I was not playing a Lalafell, so... Even so... I should really find out what these guys are elementally weak against, so I can exploit that. But not right now, I guess. Only... See, you can already tell that I'm feeling spoiled. Because, like, only 1,000, XP is... It feels weak. Like, that's weak sauce numbers. When I could be railing this guy for higher. I think it's higher. Air Knuckle. That's cool. I like the Air Fist. Alright. You can only get one cast out of him. Uh, 600. No, I'm wrong. It's the other dude, the other lizard that's like an XP pinata. 5,000 apiece. Alright, what happens if we try to kill the ODO first? Since it is like... No. We want water on this guy, I think. Drops are determined by the first monster you kill. So, I'm like, what happens if we kill him first? Well, we take a lot more damage because of the lightning balls. That's for sure. But it'll work out. Fairy Elements has some nice looking dragons. What is Fairy Elements? Is that one of the Chemco, thingies? Whoops, somebody died. Okay. I had to ask carefully because, it was like equal odds. It was either gonna be a Chemco game or like... porn. I think we may have wiped the party. No, not quite, but we got close. Doing this is clearly a bad idea, but... I'm doing it anyway. We only have to do... well, we don't only have to do it once. I'm curious about his drops, if he has any. Technically, I guess we never have to do it, but... God. I wish enemies had actual, like, MP meters in this game. You know, so you could see their MP and stop them from casting 10 billion spells at you. It's always a bit of a cheat when enemies just have infinite magic. Always a little bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, we got one. You always liked how some monsters would try to cast spells. They didn't have MP. I did too. There's a couple monsters, I think, somewhere in Final Fantasy where they try to cast spells they don't have the MP for, and if you use like an elixir on them, they'll like full heal your party and leave. God damn it. Ah, that was so not worth it. We're never doing that again. I don't want to play chicken with the lizards. One of the little schlubs tries to use thwack. Oh, the instant death spell? That's good. I like that. Wait, isn't that the group instant death spell? Yeah. Okay, I think if we add Kib to the front of our elemental stuff, it'll help. Maybe. Let's give it a look. What if we add Kib to it? Void damage. Nope. That's no good. What about Key? That does improve the amount of something. Maybe it does more damage? I don't know. Let's find out. Definitely increases the amount of MP it takes. So for reference, this was doing 200 or so before. Now it's doing 300. That's an improvement. I mean, you know, you can't argue with... Oh, I already knew about this. Maybe what I need is, like, Kibethel. Kibete. I'm gonna try that prefix on some of my other stuff. On some of these, elemental spells. It may just make it group target, though. So as always, thank you all for being here. Have the guy from Scribblenauts or the other. Isn't his name like Maxwell or something? Why the fuck do I know that? Why do I know that? You know he has a sister. Sisselnauts. I summon Rule 63. Alright, let's hit this dude with lightning. And one of them she's turning to stone. You have to save her. Huh. Is this doing more than just attacking? Yeah, it is. A little bit. Maybe. Still. Can't beat just basic attacks. Gotta love them. And that's another 5,000. I'm so glad whenever one of those guys shows up. We're here for the long haul, folks, so, get comfortable. Sit on a pillow if you like. Pad your butt. And enjoy the night. Because I will. I actually really enjoy grinding in games like this. It feels comfortable. It feels, nice, relaxed, comfortable. You have a task. You set the task in your mind, and then you complete the task. It's something that I don't get to experience very often in reality. So, I'm always happy to feel it here. I do find grinding oddly satisfying in a way that I don't often feel about, like, plot progression. Based on that, you'd think those incremental games would be for me. But, not so much. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, it's the same damage either way. Must not have a weakness to anything. You missed your roll! Guess it's that way with gathering and MMO. Yeah. I remember I put on, like, some Disney Eurobeat and just sat and farmed materials for ages in Final Fantasy XIV. And then for a little while I fell in with, like, a new group, and I mentioned I was gonna do that, and they were like, oh my god, no! We'll just buy it off the auction house! And I was like, but that's so depressing and boring. Somebody reported her for running around the same area. I mean, I don't blame them, because World of Warcraft has a bot problem, like, whoa. I follow somebody's blog, and they were able to prove that, like, a bot actually joined their dungeon run and put out, you know, less damage than the healer. Which, not good. Can't imagine towing a bot through a dungeon. Oh hey, it's the guy! Let's compare damage on the two different elements that I have set up. We got lightning, which is 300. And we got water, which 300. Okay, we're fine. Doesn't matter which gets there either way. They clip under the map and... yeah, that's really irritating. Clip under the map and teleport around. It is kind of bullshit when that happens. Like, I usually turn kind of a blind eye to that sort of thing, but when you have 6 players all named various permutations of, like, AOB, and they're just clipped under the map, teleporting around. Nobody needs that shit. Well, I mean, obviously you need that shit, because they're mobs you need, but... I don't know. Rather than MMOs, I've been playing Diablo 4 lately, which really serves the same purpose of, like, run around and accomplish tasks. For me, so... I guess technically it is an MMO, but... I realized I was looking at Minecraft adventure packs again, and I clearly needed something to do. And several Diablo likes, so do I. I'm kind of a big fan of Grim Dawn lately. It's good. I wonder if I can just instant death this dude. I doubt it. Nope. Jerk. Victor Vran is one I never really got into myself. I think I played it for like half an hour and was like, nah. Then again, that may be because I tried to play Victor Vran like right after The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. And they kind of share a little bit of design, ethos, and visual language, but they are very, very different games. Yeah, they are very different games. I have a lot of those games that I should go back and actually try to finish. Or, I say should, but obviously you're never required to try to finish an action RPG. It really is like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and if you've eaten enough, you can leave. But I'm a glutton, so... at the same time, I imagine trying to stream one, and I imagine it would murder my entire audience from boredom. So, you know, that's not the planet I'm going to. You know, I say like this is the most riveting shit a person can watch. Are you tired of Face Rock yet? Right, use magic on these guys too, I keep kidding. Chill to watch and converse over. It is. I kinda hate the streaming atmosphere of there for the person, not the game. But at the same time, I cannot deny that you folks are here for me, and I respect that. At some point, though, we will, end up leveling, I'm sure. At some point, perhaps. And then we can go try and fight the final bosses. And that'll be great. Ow. Big hurty. I'm still really curious about whether I can instant death this dude or not. Like, I think it would be really funny. The only problem is it's gonna take more tries than... yeah. Magic musky feet, lizard men. 600! What are you on? Wow, that's a lot, actually. What happened with that? Suddenly double magic power. Good. Big XP, no whammies. What modifiers do I have to turn death into all and stronger? You know, I don't know. I really don't know how to turn death into something stronger. Everything I've tried on modifying it has not really worked. Yeah, it's just that everything I try to modify it tends to turn it into, like, void damage instead. Pull this up. Oh boy, the 5,000 isn't boosting my level so much anymore. That's concerning. But, like, if I go for to death. Lethal to 1. Alright, that's fair. What is... Wait a minute. Kibe Pay. What if I try that? I think it's... Yeah, nothing actually modifies death. Now that I'm... Alright, well, let's see if that works. But I think it is, maybe it is, and we just don't say it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try it. I'm not proud. Let's, let's dump 4 death spells on this giant and see what happens. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep it rolling. I'm gonna see... Like, it costs less to cast that than it does some of the other spells. So... if we get a good hit rate with it... This is our new grinding, frontier. Miss. Hit. Okay. I'm gonna go save in a few minutes. I mean, this isn't... I don't consider this objection... Whoop, wait, no. I don't consider this objectionable. It usually whiffs when Lupin casts it. This should be all enemies based on those modifiers. I think. Oh. Nope, there it goes. Try that again. I think? No, I could be wrong on that, actually. Either way, I think my luck ran out. I hope you like that whoosh sound effect. Yeah, we're gonna walk away from this. Let's restore our MP, and then we'll save. Immune to death because rocks aren't alive, except that it did work on him once. Though, so I think it was just missing. It does work a treat on those guys, which is nice. And we're getting the levels. We are getting levels. I'm not sure if the rocks and the clouds are worth fighting so much as this guy is. This motherfucker is our XP pinata. Nope. No, keep trying. I want to see conclusive proof that this guy is immune to death before I write it off. Okay, he's not. That is honestly faster and cheaper than doing it the long way around. Yeah, not worth it. Too long. Should I be running away, though? Oh, you definitely get instant death, though. And meanwhile, these guys get watered. Big cure. Instant murder. Honestly, I feel like I'm playing a slot machine now. No whammies! Nobody puts whammies on a slot machine. Do they? I don't think they do. So how are we doing, folks? I mean, pretty good. Adol's really out of step with everyone else, but I can't argue with having our physically strongest dude be highest level. The video of that guy breaking Press Your Luck. I've never seen it. A Keats helm. Okay. Anti-wind. He memorized... Oh, that guy! I heard about him. I've never seen it, but I have heard about him. Didn't he do that with some other game show as well? Like, they just stopped having him on game shows. The press your luck guy. I accidentally paused it. Press your luck scandal. Mike Larson's record-breaking win. Blah blah blah. Was on Press Your Luck. The network's prevailing wisdom was that he hadn't cheated, he was just smarter than CBS. Heh. No, it doesn't look... It doesn't look like he was ever on any other game shows. I guess for obvious reasons. Apparently he did run like a multi-level marketing scheme later in life. So that kind of sucks. But still, cool to know about. We learn things here. There are a few instant death spells. Some are party, some are single. They all cost 8 or 16 as appropriate. So there's no, like, 1 point super optimized mantra for it. I probably am gonna want to run some optimized mantras for, like, the rest of the elements, or probably Thunder, honestly, because they keep saying that the final boss is, like, super powerful wind magic, so I assume it's weak to Thunder. I could try experimenting between them. I just kind of feel like other people have hyper-optimized this game. Like, I'm not gonna discover something that nobody else has found. At the same time, I am playing to have fun, so, like, I could fuck around with it. Party killers for things like this. Yeah, go ahead. You'll notice that it's mostly attacking one at a time, though. That's where the big XP is. Man, I am kind of getting stomped on here. Mahamudo and Raki. Of course, Mudo. They're trying really hard to make this like the Shin Megami Tensei battle system. Anyway, I'll give that a shot. Let's grab this. A Zealand Helm! It protects you from thrown fish. You know, maybe I should take off the baker's caps, since if I'm gonna be going up against a really powerful, Thunder dude. Alright, no, 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 quit. Stop that. Okay. I didn't mean to inscribe there. Let's try Mahamudo. Alright. I think I'll only need the one. No, that's too long. I'm not really using Shinrigami because we have a much better healing spell, but... Alright, what about Maha Ceramel? Would that work? I'm checking if Maha is a general purpose. Dark damage all. It is. So, that's cool. Let's go back down to the healing pot. Yeah, I feel like I only need the one, single target. Because... I don't think they have different variables. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know for sure. You just wanted to make it dig. That's fine. It's not like I really know what dig was, but... I know it was a website that aggregated stuff or something, but I don't really... That's funny, because Reddit is full of the kind of people you get on Slashdot. How does Mahamudo look? Oh, wow. I bet Twitch hated that. I bet Twitch hated that. That was cool. It was. Let's try that again and see if it was a fluke. Or if it actually has, like, a higher rate. Get static. Miss. Miss. Yeah, it was a fluke. Okay, that's fine. It was a fluke. Why does Monster Hunter want to know how old you are? Unlock secret cutscenes with your favorite monster? I don't know. Probably not. Why did Dead or Alive on the Dreamcast want to know how old you were? That's the first game I can remember asking me about age. How are we doing? We're getting close to level 70. I think we'll make it in the, I think we'll make it at some point. Adjusted the, yeah, I know. I know that, actually. I was, yeah. This is just gonna whiff every time, isn't it, now? We've seen it work once. Now that we've seen it work once, it can never happen again. Well, that's him dead. Right before my healing goes off. You love to see it. You know what would be really funny? If they hit all death spell and a chance to hit your party too. That would be very amusing to me. We're getting wrecked. This party always gives me trouble. And I don't think having a shield on at all is helping at all. Gonna swap him back to the big-ass broadsword. I wish more games did the Dead or Alive thing and gave you options about sizes. That would be very pleasing to me. I forgot to take his shield off. Whoops. You know, I don't want to stand here and fight this guy. A rolling stone gathers no me. Thunder, right. Should stop looking through the mantra list before you find more funny ones. Yeah, I was looking for, like, the really optimized elemental ones and stuff. I'm curious about those, but... Keith Richards is dating a supermodel. A Rolling Stone gathered Kate Moss. It's nice to hear about people dating in the nursing home. Like, those people are 100 billion years old, I'm sorry. Adol's not gonna get any experience if he's dead at the end of every battle. So that's concerning. Yay! It's my big experience lottery ticket. Give me your experience. Do it. Do it now. Die for me. The Stones have a new album coming. Why? That's like saying U2 has a new album coming out. It's like... You gonna break a hip on stage? Level for basically everyone. Love it. We're actually getting there. We're actually heading towards 70. I know I sound surprised, like I didn't expect that to happen, and the truth is I didn't. That level 70 is an unfathomably stupid high. Unknown magic element. They seem to be the same thing. Hit me up. I will test the weirdo elements, or whatever. Obviously, you know, not while I'm in combat, but I'll test them out anyway. Hunte. Or Impulse. It's Impulse 9. We're playing Descent. Alright. Unknown magic. I gotta save before I cast this, in case it, like, corrupts the fucking file or something. It's gonna do the sketch glitch on my ass. Unknown. It just starts chanting. Oh! It's random! We found the fucking metronome command. This is all I'm casting until the end of the game. It sucks. Like... It's a cool effect, but... This sucks. I'm sad about that. I'm legitimately sad that that sucks. You know I love me a random button. Yeah. God damn it. Alright, no, that's... I mean, I'm still gonna run tests, you know. I want to see more of what it can pull out. But... Spell effect Suicide Annihilator. I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, my fucking around has almost gotten somebody killed. I'm just gonna leave. Has definitely gotten somebody killed. Gotten 2 people killed. I don't think I'm gonna try any more random stuff. For now. I wish you would not do that. Oh, they're the ODOs. Not the big lizard dude. God damn you! Shut the fuck up! I don't like them. They suck. Well, it's letting my lower level characters catch up a little bit. I guess that's fine. Anyway, once everybody is above level 70, I will cut the grinding and we will go, challenge these bosses. There's more than one. And honestly, it may just be better to rain lightning bolts on this dude. You finished your homework. Congratulations. Let's get a look at this. That's a good look. I like the goggles. You went all elfy-like. That's cool. Honestly, yeah. The only thing off-putting is the aggressive blank stare, but you kind of can't avoid that in this character creator, you know? Still, really good looking. Congratulations. I should probably actually show it briefly on the stream. Just for people who are watching on YouTube later. Behold. That is a face. And those are great ears. Why the large blue eyebrows? I have to ask, out of raw curiosity. Then again, I gave my character cotton candy or peppermint style hair poofs. So, it's not like I can ask any questions at all about anything, you know? Actually, thunder damage is really powerful in this grinding session, I'm noticing. We can nuke these guys now. Link in a dress. Gerudo Link. Well, we have our first 70. We're getting there. So those are Fulizas. And they are a huge pain in the ass, and I hate them. I've really got to start casting healing mantras before they have their fucking turn. So, let's bump Vincent up. I said, let's bump Vincent up. There we go. Full death? God damn, I hate you fuckers. I should just start escaping this encounter every time. A suicide restorer miracle. How do you mean by that? I don't know what suicide restorer means. Kill the user, heal everyone else. Oh, right! It doesn't give any more information than that, does it? Well... Alright then. Fine. I said I was done. But let's hang out right here by the healing thing. Miracles. Yeah, that's all it says. Okay, well, let's find out what at least one of them do. Oh, you Yamcha yourself to do a piddly fucking amount of damage. I'm not really that impressed. I think Miracle is the same thing in reverse. You drop dead to heal everybody else. Could. We're down to 1 level off those guys. That makes me sad. How we doing? We're getting close to 70. And I want to note that the guide says at least level 70. But I'm gonna do my best. Alright, let's kill these as fast as fucking possible. I no longer care about what that dude in back could potentially drop. Okay, cool. There, and, very likely it does. Very likely it does. I intend to use it if things go extremely south in battle with the final boss. If it comes in clutch, it'll be a miracle. So, like, I'm keeping that one in my back pocket, just in case. Well, I would keep it in my back pocket if I wore pants. Hello, Saria. We're creeping slowly there. We are almost over 70 for everyone. Not quite, not yet. Ah, yes, that's me, the magical talking pants. Let's go back to trying to instant death these losers. miss. Wow. Best spell. Hey, what about Tiller? Is Tiller a killer? Miss. I wish I could let wind out of a bag and have people die. Unfortunate, really. Alright, that's another 5,000 XP. The fact that they put an enemy worth 5,000 XP here at the end of the game means they knew you would want to grind up your levels. But is that solving the problem? Or is it just creating a different new problem? Sounds like I'm itching for chemical warfare. I'm not itchy. People I use the chemicals on, they get itchy. Yeah, that is a very Jessica sort of line. Man, I miss Aquanaut's Holiday. Y'all have no idea how tempted I am to play, like, the largely plot-free prequels, but it's just cruising around the ocean for hours, building coral reefs. And I don't know if I've got the patience for that. I could maybe showcase them or something, but... on an island somewhere, beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. More levels. Come on, we're almost there. I just want everybody over level 70. You know what would be really funny if I managed to beat this inside 2 hours, after claiming it would go long. That would be very funny to me. Well, give me more time to fuck around and play Diablo tonight, though. So, yeah. Get instant death, the loser! Die of being alive! No. It's harder than you'd think to kill somebody. Particularly if that somebody is a hot lizard. Live of being dead. House of the Dead 2 by Sega. Live in a house, loser. Condo of the Dead. Live in a condo, loser. Have a nice place to live. Join the Homeowners Association. Are these even insults at this? I think the Homeowner Association thing is. Like, that implies you're kind of a dick. But... I'm not sure the rest of these are even insults anymore. Why don't you sign up for a timeshare? In Louisiana. I don't care about this. I do not care about this rock. This rock is like the least interesting of the enemies we could be facing. Oh look, you heard me say it, and it's not gonna get less true. I don't care if you come back. Ah. Yeah, let's just whack on him for a while. Why don't you open up a restaurant in Santa Fe? And meanwhile, he's just blowing air at me. How helpful. Nice. Almost there. Just a little more. We can push it. We can push it to the limit. How much more? Lupin... 1,000... 3,000. One more of those lizards would do it. Not you. You look like a lizard. You're like a gas man. You're like the ghost of a humidifier. Yeah, alright. I do love how the film version of Rent strongly implies that Roger does in fact go out to Santa Fe and just like fuck around in the desert for a while. And then while he's out there, he's just like, wait, what am I doing? I'm going home. Alright, that's 70 for Lupin. We just need Vincent, our straggler. Come on. Ah, excellent. Yeah. You'll do. You'll fucking do. Yep, there we go. We've got level 70 on everybody. Let's go fight some bosses. Whew! Okay. I am gonna check the guide to see, like, what the actual weaknesses and shit are on these bosses. Blah, 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 blah. Strong against light, weak against dark. Oh, right! There was another mantra that I wanted to scribe real quick. Instead of this shitty water damage, I think I'm gonna do, we had this for a while, and then we lost it. But this drops the wisdom on a boss. Basically cuts it in half. Makes their mantras hurt less. Anyway, let me check my equipment. We have fire defense, cool. Wind defense, cool. Wind defense. Alright. So... we've only got one pure ring? Huh. Has extremely powerful light mantras. Make sure you are not using... Alright, so we probably want to go with, like, the Varro Mail. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's... well, we can always get just a little more XP, I guess. I'm wondering if, like, lower hit points increases the odds of instant death working. Alright. Through these big doors. No. Through these big doors? Seek ye our mistress? Miserable wraith, ye shall perish afore ye layeth but an eye on her. Engage. Have at thee. Okay. So here's Chaos Heinz. We're gonna get all ready up. Ooh, that's big damage. I don't like that. Fortunately, we're putting up an anti-magic shield. Let's just go in on them and hope. And fortunately, we've had a great light mantra since the beginning. Weak against dark, I said. Dark. Dark. What the fuck am I doing? Well, that's fine. I wonder if Death of the Dark's probably not. I had dark weapons and I didn't equip them. That's fine. It's fine. We're good. I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna live. We're doing damage. Steady. We are doing damage. I'm trusting the process, yes. Oof. I should have read ahead further, I guess. That's my own damn fault. How does Bolt work on him? Does it in fact work on him? I do have that one dark spell. I guess I could try that. Let's try this one dark spell that I have on him. 140 something, that's okay. It's not great. What about water? And he is slowly turning red, you can see, so... Ah, water's nice. Gonna put up the block again. Oh. Love when they single target, because that means that the magic protection stays up longer. Yep. Okay. And that's the game. Well, no, that's not the last battle, but... The way half open, continue on thy way. Nah, man, I'm going back. I'm gonna go recover. And save. Get the fuck out my way. What do you think you're doing? Get lightning bolted. There we go. I'm feeling really good about this. I'm feeling like we can really do this. I feel like we can walk away from this one. Drink. We go back. We drink. We save. Alright, what comes after this, boss? Strong against thunder, weak against wind. Okay. Do I have any... Well, I've got this. Do I have any other wind equipment? Remarkably, no. Yes. I think we're good. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, I think we're good with these. For real, man. Life is a rock, and the game has trolled me. Sword would be laughing their ass off right now. Like, watching me run from everything. Whoop. Okay. Okay, so we can go back. That's cool. Good to know. What's up here? More Osric. Okay. Would you like to die for me? I gotta play a Shin Megami Tensei game up on here, so y'all know about Alice. We're almost there. Another couple levels, never hurt anybody. As far as I'm aware, well, there are games where gaining levels too much crashes you. But... are any of these doorways? It doesn't look like it. Also, if you fall off a thing, a couple levels could be bad. That's true. Death. 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 There we go. Oh, you're new. May I kill you? Yes. I keep hearing, like, that the Seaman guy, like Yut Saito, or whatever his name is, I think, wants to do Seaman as, like, an AI assistant or some shit. And I'm like, no. Stop. Then again, he was always kind of walking that path, so... Shrug. An Orpheus robe. What is this again? It's like light and fire at the same time? Maybe, maybe not. A moon ring for anti-dark. Okay. Good to know. So I'm gonna need to scribe, some anti-wind mantras before we fight the boss. But... Seek ye our queen! Mitra awaits thee beyond. Defeat me and ye may yet proceed. Let's rumble. Alright. Let's duke this fucker out. That was sad, there was no I haven't seen you in 20 years. That is kind of a shame. Alright, I want to hit him with virus. I haven't seen you since last millennium. I mean, it would fit for him. Alright, I think we're gonna be okay. Just pushing through. Any snide comment about the 3DO? So did every gaming magazine at the time. Oh! Nasty earth spells I do not want. I mean, I guess I could hit myself with the wind floating spell if he does a lot of earth spells. I'm not sure, though. You're the only person I know with one. Just you? No, just you. I mean, yeah? It's starting to go back to being too expensive to be a console gamer anymore, I've noticed. Nintendo's announced price hikes on the Switch and Switch 2. It's rough, but I guess congratulations to everybody who wanted one and got one before they hiked the price. Alright, we do have a life leaf. Gonna use that on Bjork. Alright, I guess we're gonna save state here. Because I believe the final boss is in the next room. Actually, I should have save stated after I fucked around with mantras. What was the anti-wind mantra? Like, Tionarim. Keanu Reeves, wake the fuck up, samurai. It's time to go fight the end boss. Alright, we should probably have bees rings on everybody. Or bees wings on everybody. Take off the baker's cap. Because this is a thunder boss, I think. So... Alright, we'll be fine. Let's go. Your destination draws near. You have reached the point of no return. Do you wish to proceed? No. Now let's save state. It's nice of them to tell us. It's very polite of them to tell us. Continue. A mirror? Mitra isn't even here? Apparently not, yet I feel as if we are being watched. Look! The hills and valleys of our world. How can that be? You bring us up here to show us a movie? A statue? Is that Mitra? 20,000 years! Mitra. I can scarcely believe it. Are you even listening? And yet you believe you stand a chance in fair battle? Get over it. You're joining Hausen and Saizo in the afterlife. Hausen and Saizo? Ah, yes, I remember now. My companions. They're gone! Do you understand that? We killed them! Yet you will not prevent me from accomplishing what I have set out to do. What are you saying? Silence! If you think you are worthy of survival, face me and prove it. I mean, that was the plan. Oof. Alright, immediately we heal. God, wouldn't it be funny if we just, cast, like, the death spell and immediately won? That would be great. Oh. Alright. Yeah, the wind bow ain't gonna work. I should have thought of that. Oh well. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're gonna stand up against this. Yeah, the wind... I'm gonna have to switch over to casting magic. How about you just heal? doesn't heal for much. Well, whatever. Your strength is surprising, but I am the stronger. The release of my power shall echo throughout the entire cosmos. Prepare yourselves! Form 2! You think you can defeat me? Oh, that's cool! Show me! That was a cool effect. I suppose I can... No, I can't equip anything else. Well, that's fine. Might as well, get into the Horn Waters. He is very animated. I think skill is a debuff. I'm having some skill issues. Alright, double healing. Are you actually weak to bolts now, or...? Kinda. Genuinely afraid of those big 100 damage slaps, though. Anybody else doing any good damage? Not really. Holy shit! No, keep doing that. It's terrifying me. What if we pop off a Great Justice? Or 3. Let's do anything. 200, that's actually not bad. That's more than he's doing with his bow. Can't keep it up very long, but, like, it's worth it. You know, I'm gonna put Phoenix on Bjork just in case she dies. I'm not sure what would actually kill her at this point, but re-raise would be a good thing. Maybe I should go through and slap it up on everybody. Explosion! Thanks, Megaman. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, wait, I forgot to virus you. Ah, tickle me harder. Yeah, I can definitely say that it is taking... that one spell is taking my buffs off. Skill is, like, dropping my buffs. I feel very well prepared for this, though. I feel like, the grinding was worth it. It paid off. We're winning this fight. There's no doubt in my mind that we're winning this. Why do you keep trying to hit me with, like, the Red Cross emblem? Yeah, I feel okay about this. This is fine. That's new. Hurt, but not excessively. Even the background music kind of sounds tired, though. And I believe he's starting to turn red, so victory is possibly not too far off. You know, assuming I can keep this up. And I am assuming I can keep this up. Oh, that does work. Okay. Nanicotio. Yes, keep using that, please. Keep using that. Man, what the hell is up with Vincent? All of a sudden, he's just not doing damage. I guess you're on healing duty, man. Giga Puss Pack. Thank you, I hate it. Space lasers! Buddhist space lasers! Oh man, if I hadn't had like a weekend to set up, that might have threatened me. I know I shouldn't taunt the final boss. I know I shouldn't. But it's so fun. What are you doing with that? What is gigging my puss pack supposed to accomplish? Is that an instant death that I'm just not aware of? Unbelievable, you are worthy indeed. See me has none before you has. Behold my true form! Ah yes, behold my true power. Alright. I'm gonna keep another save state right here. Because we're... Wait. You're just a guy. No more stalling. Have at you. Alright, I think I'm gonna refresh the MP. Death. Oh, great. Thanks. Woo, oh god, it's a mass death. Alright, now I'm scared. What are you weak to? Probably light. Judgment. Ow. Alright. Are you still weak to lightning? Not really. Not as much. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep walking on him. Oh. Okay. Okay, that definitely stripped my, Oh. Don't like that. That definitely stripped my, buffs away, so... Oh, he got hit, so he stopped. Okay, well, this is a waste of an item then, but... Whatever. It could have been bad. Sandbag up for a minute. I got concerns. I got concerns. I might have to use that die and restore everybody mantra. Yeah, I might have to. Assuming I can. Hey, remember when I complained that the magic system in this game was useless? I'm glad they fixed that retroactively when I said it and beamed the game back in time. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. That was a decent heal. And it resurrects, yes. I'm hoping that eventually we actually manage to block something with that blocking mantra. I'm not sure it's working anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're making this, actually. Like, I'm not sure if this shit he's doing counts as magic at all. Every little bit helps, though, so... Every little bit helps. We could be doing worse. Could be doing better, but we could be doing worse. That strips all our buffs. I'm like 90% sure that's what that does. Yeah, I should put the buffs back up. Ah, 1 hit point! Go to fuck! This is gonna kill Lupin. No! Remarkably. That did, though. Flashing out 2 heals. And we'll resurrect. I'm gonna try to hit Lupin with Phoenix and hope it doesn't get dispelled. Death. God damn it. Don't do this to me. I guess we'll get to see how Phoenix works. It bops right back up with more hit points than he went down with. Good for him. Ah, I hate flow. I hate flow. That's the worst one. I can see the boss tilting shade a little bit. Not tilting. I'm tilting. I'm gonna really tilt if this hits. Whew. So far it hasn't. Throwing shit, yeah. There it is. God, flow is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. But that was it. Ho! Don't call me that. You have truly exceeded my expectations. So the Eternal Engine was not built in vain. Alright, start talking. Who are you, lady? A war rages at the ends of the universe, at the breach of the heavens. A war between those who would see our universe return to perfect void, and those sworn to uphold the sanctity of life, the chaos of creation. This war has been waged since time immemorial, Its battles echo out over the breach, even as we speak here. Saizo, Halzen, Mesa, and I. Together we fought at the breach. Guided by the warrior Vairocana, we saved our own creation from destruction. But why? Why did you make us suffer through the Great Cycle? Why did you constantly destroy old races to pave the way for new ones? I think I have an impression. It's... The planet had been saved, but we had only won a brief respite. They're trying to breed like the perfect warriors. I knew in time the destroyers would return. I grew afraid. I did not want this beautiful world reduced to nothingness. I knew that through birth, this planet was capable of evolution and the eventual genesis of higher races. I mean, cool motive, still murder. Then I assume the Eternal Engine is Gafu? Correct. That is why I decided to take the risk. I elected to attempt accelerating the rate at which creatures evolved. The ultimate goal was to steal the planet's races against the destroyers. So, like, congratulations, we passed the test, now we can be in space war. So you kept removing the older, less powerful races and placed new ones in their stead. If that's the case, that means you've achieved your goal. We've surpassed even you. Certainly. However, this does not mean that you are perfect. I shall entrust to you the knowledge of my Eternal Engine. Come, take it. No! Lupin, don't. Lupin! Lupin, you surely... Looks like I've hit the jackpot this time. Wait. It's pushing right into my brain! I didn't do a thing! I won't use it, I swear! Then at last, I too can return to Gafu. My time has finally come. Look out! Everybody to the Ark on the double! Go, go, go! Metroid escape sequence. Oh, I have to... No, okay, I don't have to do it. Cool. I was taking a drink! So this part is very Final Fantasy VI. Hurry up already! I don't want to end my life on this godforsaken rock. What's wrong? At least we will be together in the Netherworld. Can you all just shut up for a second? I can't hear myself think. Ramalith, what's the holdup? Can we take off here? Don't worry, we'll probably be alright. I wish the text speed wasn't fixed. Probably. Alright then, step on it, old-timer. Huh? Hey! Is everything alright? It would appear I've made a small error. Hold on. We should be good now. We'd better be. Yeah, I would enjoy this scene more if it weren't being doled out at a snail's pace. Alright, that's it. Let's go. Damn it. Can't this thing go any faster? At this rate, we're never gonna make it in time. I know how you feel. What the... Please tell me it's not gonna become like a space shooter. The moon's going critical! This is bad! We'll be right in the middle of the explosion! Arrgh! Ow! What the? What the hell is this place? Where on earth are we? How could... But we were on the Ark but a minute ago, surely. Hey, Lupin! What the hell's going on here? How did we get here? What has happened to the Ark? Jeez, give me a sec, will you? I'm still trying to get my bearings here. What an awful, desolate place. Truly, what on earth has transpired here? Hey, where are you going? Come, quickly. Did we ruin the planet again somehow? Is he dead? Yes. Well, I'm glad you had us run over here to look at a dead body. What? This is awful. Maybe there's still some survivors. Is this how you end a story? Is this how you end this game? Really? Hey, if you're alive, say something. Hey. You alright? Hey, are you alive? He's in pretty bad shape. Is everything in one piece? What's going on? Hey, over here! I found a survivor. Hold on! What the hell happened? I don't know. All of a sudden, the sky... Something attacked us. Everyone fought to the death. From the sky? Does that mean Mitra? No way, we killed her. Maybe your airship landed on them. And who do you think did this? But... what if... Remember what Mitra told us. The destroyers from beyond the breach of the heavens. Now that you mention it, what if they have returned as Mitra feared? then this is the Destroyer's work? So suddenly? Without any warning? Great, the Super Saiyans have arrived. We have to fight them. I will need more proof, but the possibility cannot be discounted. I don't believe this. We went through all of this for nothing. I'm gonna set the controller down. It doesn't need me. Damn it. Damn it! You have lots of discount possibilities. I'll take 2. Hold. Something appears to be amiss. What? You're right. The landscapes... Yeah! Okay. We're in the airship. Hey, wake up, everybody. Can you hear me? Wake up! Hey! Where are we? Edo, you're alright! York? Wait, still inside the airship? The redundancy of the text is, Vincent! Are you okay? Oh, we're still inside the airship? How are we gonna be back on... I don't know, but... Lupin! Yeah! What's up, York? Looks like everybody's okay. What on earth just happened? It appears we were dreaming. It was just a dream, right? No. It was a warning. Lupin? If the Destroyers came back now, humanity as it stands right now wouldn't have a prayer. Hey, Lupin, what's gotten into you? I think what we went through was Mitra's final warning to us. That's how it feels to me. How do you know that? Call it a hunch. Are you really okay? You're not possessed by Mitra, are you? After all, you were the one who inherited her knowledge. Hey! Don't look at me like that! He has a point. Humanity is ill-prepared to face the Destroyers. Should they attack now, that vision could and would become reality. Our combined strength would appear to be on par with Mitra's own. But I cannot predict whether we could face such foes in triumph. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Together, the Majestic Four could have wiped the floor with us. Hey, I've got a great idea! We could use the Eternal Engine. If I use what Mitra passed on to me, I should be able to evolve humanity. Push us to the next phase, without the need for death or destruction. That way, humanity will easily become a match for the destroyers. How about it, people? Let's see, for starters... Lupin, don't you dare. Eh? That would be the one thing I could never forgive. No matter the reason, no matter the goal. That knowledge must never be used. If we did that, how would we be any different from Mitra? Well, you could do it without, killing off entire civilizations. Think about it. Think about the results of Mitra's attempts to control the evolution of life. The Danans, mermaids, reptiles, and giants. All were destroyed, even though they did nothing wrong. I don't know if we can say the giants did nothing wrong. They were kind of dicks to us. If we tried it. Who's to say we would not lose the people dear to our hearts? Let's stop trying to control nature artificially. We should just let things take their normal course. Okay, here's the thesis statement of the game, I think. I'm sorry, you're completely right. I'm sure it's just like you said. Right. This time I promise. I won't use the knowledge at all. I'll lock it away in the back of my mind. And I'll throw away the key. You're a lockpicker, though. Thank you, Lupin. Hey, don't worry about it. But, are you sure about this? What? With you, no matter what key you locked it up with, it'll just end up being opened anyway, you know? Yeah, I said that. Master of Unlocking. Are you mocking me? Nah, just complimenting a treasure hunter. Extraordinaire. Certainly doesn't seem that way to me. All levity aside, what are we to do if the destroyers return? That's easy. Get even stronger and beat the hell out of them. Alright, mandatory physical training courses for everybody. I guess. Good! I see everyone's back on their feet. Remelith, you made it! Of course! My hip's giving me jip, but I'm in good shape. We can set a course for home whenever you're ready. Okay. Did we crash on the moon? Is that what happened? Alright. Let's head home, people. Cool. Home to a new beginning. Let's go. So in the end, we beat up the people attempting to accelerate humanity's evolution. And our plan is wing it. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh, here comes all the, Ramalith, Pure. Yeah, here comes the characters. Foxy. How many JRPGs have evolution as a big bad's motivation? A few, I think. Adel. Yeah, everybody come out and take a bow. There's that party. Next up is Team Brains. Sark. Lolo. Legan. And Vincent. And Team Save the World. Pippin. Arena. Carlisle. And Bjork, whose name remarkably does not stand out among this group. And then it's gonna be Sid and Lupin, right? Yep, Sid and Lupin. It would be really funny if they had, like, two guys who we never saw. Hello, Gaff, by the way. You're coming in during the ending? So that was Treasure of the Rudras, folks! I really don't know how I feel about it. Like, it was fairly alright. You can kind of tell they had 3 different writers working on it. Oh, that's what he looks like? That's what Pippin looks like? Unfortunate. I feel like the game feels like it was setting up a post-game of Bigger Bads or a sequel. Kinda does, doesn't it? Like, oh boy, now we're finally ready to fight the Destroyers! End game. End of series. Nothing happens ever again. To be fair, maybe it just really didn't sell that well. This was a very late release on the SNES, so... I guess technically the way it's set up, you can pretend just about any game is a sequel to this. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, Einhander is the sequel to this. The Square Enix space shoot 'em up. Yeah, that seems fine. I don't know. S. Hata. Good work, S. Hata. Alright. There a post-credit scene, or are we gonna get at the end, or... Okay. Starfield. Oh yeah, there's official art of Adol/Scion. My god, that is a spiky hairdo. I love it. There's Bjork, or Ryza. There's Vincent, or Serlant. And next up will be Dune, or Lupin. What a dork. I'm sorry. I love the goggle hat, though. You know I have to love goggles. And then they're slowly floating back down to Earth. And then they're vaporized by the sun! Pew! Pew! Illustration. Crowd. Crowd strife. Supervisor, Kawazu. Okay, this is the Kawazu game. Yeah, I don't know how to really feel about this game. It was interesting. I do feel like I kind of sunk cost fallacied my way into finishing it, but I don't really regret it. Thank you so much, from all staff to you. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't really regret playing this. Are we... Okay. Finn. Alright, I guess we're done. Yeah. Nothing I push does anything, so we're done. That was Rudra no Hiho. Treasure of the Rudras. And now that we're done, we can go over here. We can go over here. Didn't like it as much as most of the series wanted to see the ending. So, I really want to play Tokyo Extreme Racer. I really, really do. So, I'm going to use the weight functionality on Picker Wheel, which enables sort of a wheel bias. I don't think I've biased it too much. I still think it's a very fair spin. So, let's spin 3 times and see what the next game turns out to be. Well, would you look at that? It's likely to be Tokyo Extreme Racer. But let's see if one of the other choices on the wheel ends up sounding more appealing. I doubt it. But our other choices could be Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Smashy Smashy. Or Road Trip, also known as Road Trip Adventure, a Churro Q game. Honestly, I think I am going to go with Tokyo Extreme Racer because I have been kind of wanting to stream that for a while now. Really want to play it. Going to play it. Keep thinking of Rogue Trip. What is Rogue Trip? Oh, okay, yeah, the Twisted Metal style game. That makes sense. Anyway, yeah, so, we're not playing Tokyo Extreme Racer immediately. We are playing Phantasy Star 4 on the weekend. But on Tuesday, we will return with Tokyo Extreme Racer. Now, I don't see anybody I want to raid into tonight. So, I am just going to go ahead and drop off. I hope you all have a good night. I hope whatever you do, it goes well for you. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, folks.